Happy Raptor Day, everyone! I love raptors, and I'm just so excited that they're coming back, because, you know, they've got the little, this thing, whatever, what's that? It's not Raptor Day? Well, then what day is it? Rapture Day? Oh, well, I don't know, what's the rapture? Wait, what? So happy end of the world day, everyone. I'm pretty excited for the world to end, or not end, or whatever. Regardless, I'm excited. Because I don't know, you could use math to predict the end of the world. You know, I mean, I'm excited that you can do that, because that's a good thing to know when the world's gonna end, because then we can prepare and then panic and stuff. That's always fun. And why am I so excited? You might ask. Well, the rapture, in a theory, is kind of a win-win if you think about it. I mean, if you are saved and you are just sort of like lifted up into heaven, which is what the rapture is, if you're just kind of lifted into heaven, you know, you go to heaven. But if you're kind of left here, well, then A, it's just kind of a party, because then you have really no morals to live by, since, you know, you're not getting into heaven. And two, since all the undead are gonna start, you know, the dead are gonna rise and stuff, it's a zombie apocalypse. So either A, you go to heaven, or B, you get to kick ass in a zombie apocalypse. I mean, honestly, what is better than that? So in all seriousness, we shouldn't be panicking, we should be like celebrating and being like, yo, it's a win-win. I mean, I'm mainly just excited to see how people freak out about it. I mean, I think it's supposed to happen at like 6 p.m. Eastern time, because, you know, the rest of the world has May 21st, you know, before that, but that's regardless, you know, of the facts. You know, who needs logic when predicting the exact time and moment of the rapture, but, you know, whatever. It really doesn't make sense, because most of the world has already had May 21st and most of May 21st, you know, at this time of filming this video. So it really does not make sense that, you know, it would happen at 6 p.m. Eastern time. I believe that's what it's supposed to happen, 6 p.m. Eastern time. That's so... What? Because like 6 is like the devil's number? I don't even know. I don't even know what math they use to predict this. And apparently they use the Bible and math, so Bible math to do this, which, you know, again, I'm gonna, you know, reference the Bible here, where it says no one man can know when the end of the world is coming, so, you know, there's a flaw that I just pointed out in your logic. But these apocalypse theories are always fun, because then the History Channel runs their just amazing variety of specials that are dealing with the end of the world, and usually 2012. I say variety very lightly, because they're the same exact thing, like every other hour they play the same exact thing over and over again, and it's just like, okay, you know, I feel like you run these programs about the end of the world enough that you would, you know, make a new thing, you know, that would cost money, and nobody wants to fund that, because it's just a downer. It's like one of those things where it's like, you don't want to watch it and hear about the end of the world, but you can't turn it off, because you're just intrigued and fascinated by the possibility of you dying. I think that's why people get so into these things, because they're like, oh my god, death, because it's something that's sort of like, you know, it's gonna happen, but you don't know when, and we kind of want to know when, because everybody wants to know everything, because that's the way we are as people. Me, on the other hand, I'm just kind of like, whatever. You know what I just realized? If, like, the dead rise on the rapture, would that mean that raptors also rise from the dead? Because then it would actually be Raptor Day, and I would get really, really excited. Curious to see whether or not they actually had feathers, because, you know, that'd be pretty cool, like feathered raptors running around like, I'm sorry you had to see that, you guys. And I think on that note, I'm about done here. Make sure you guys leave in the comments rants for me to do for next Friday. That was actually technically a rant that was suggested by a couple of people. And then on Monday, challenges for me to do then and stuff and words. Also, make sure to go down to my pants and follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Check out my Spreadshirt store. There'll be stuff in the process of being designed. Also, make sure you go up and y'all to check out the Win a Date with Moki contest that is still going on, and you can still live video responses and still just do amazing things and win a date with that hot, hunky Asian. And as always, I'm Connor Manning, and you've just become a little more awesome. And if my soul isn't saved, I'll see you on Monday, but ideally I won't see you on Monday, so I guess this is goodbye. You see what I did there? I referenced the rapture in my little outro thing that I do. I'm funny. I'm shut up. I'm funny. I'm so funny. Shut up!